what to do. Let me walk with you, Jesus. Don't ever leave me alone. For without you I could never make heaven my home.
I wash the dishes in a minute or two now. Down there at the back, I wash them.
I've been on the mountain with Jesus, and I've been in the valley so low, and never one time has he failed me. To him with my troubles I go. Let me hear. Let me walk with you, Jesus. Don't ever leave me alone. For without you I could never make heaven my home.
Morphy was over in Texas, and the big Texan threw a bit of a party, something like ourselves here. And there were 500 or 600 in the one house. And he walked over to Morphy, the big Texan walked over to Murphy. Hi there, Murphy. How are you keeping? Morphy said, I'm doing fine. He said, Murphy, you saw my swimming pool. He said, I haven't. He says, just you watch this, Murphy. Took the lever boat, threw it out his pocket, pointed it at the wall, and the whole wall shifted. And on the other side of the wall was a full-size Olympic swimming pool. Length, breadth, and depth. Under the same apex as the roof. Morphy says, that is unbelievable. He says, you wouldn't see that anywhere in Ireland. Big Tex says, come on, you folk all in around here and get around my pool. He got them all around the pool. He says, now listen folks, he says, don't any of you go jumping in there, he says, for you know, I'm a great lover of alligators. He says, I have 4 or 5 little ones in there. And just as this alligator was sailing past Morphy's feet. Morphy says, that's ridiculous, he says, that is ridiculous. He says, a good swimming pool, I got them other things in there. He says, you wouldn't see that anywhere now. Big Tex says, I tell you what folks, he says, boys and girls, men and women, he says, here tonight, he says, I'll give any one of you $100,000, or I'll buy his Rolls Royce car, or he says I'll buy his little house in the country that'll swim that there pool. He had the word trade in his mouth. Pop. Looked round. Morphy was in the middle of the pool. Morphy was in the middle of the pool, and he was going for all he was worth, but there crocodiles were taking straight through him, remember. But he made it to the far side, and he caught the 2 wee chrome bars, and he pulled himself up into the pool. The clothes were tore out, and the blood was running down. The water was running down. And he was standing there trembling up there, and Big Texan raised his eyes up and looked down. Round the side of the pool, come round and Murphy. He said, Murphy, he said, give me your hand. He said, I heard you people from Ireland were brave, but he says, that is unbelievable, he says. And he says, you've made it to the other side. He says, what do you want? Do you want the $100,000? Do you want the Rolls Royce car? Or do you want the little house out in the country? He said, Texan, I'll tell you what I want. I want the boy that pushed me in.